everybody, my name is Shona Ironside and today I thought I would talk about something a little bit different for my channel, but it is university. I actually just started my second year of studying media at Robert Gordon's University in Aberdeen, so I thought today that seeing that some people are starting university now or are going into their new year, that I would make a video about my top 3 tips of getting stuck in and making the most out of your time at university. This video is mostly based around RGU, but the tips are quite generic, so they'll probably help any of you guys who are starting at any university now. I know from experience that starting university can be one of the most daunting experiences of your life, like terrifying. But hopefully with these tips today, I will help you somehow make it a little less scary. So without further ado, here are my top 3 tips for getting stuck in and making the most out of your time at RGU. Number 1. Go to your classes. I know this is probably the last thing that you want to hear, but it is the most important one. You've just spent about 5 or 6 years in school where it's been compulsory to go to every class, and now you have the choice whether you're going to go to your 9 AM lecture or just stay in bed. I know it's tempting, but just go to them. Even though you may feel like you've been just dragged through a hedge backwards, it's so important that you go to every class. Yes, your lecture will be put up on the uni website when it's finished, but classes are absolutely vital to get that extra information that will supplement your coursework or your exam and may take you from a B to an A. So, I mean, going to your classes also allows you to ask questions and get to know your lecturer, who you will probably most likely need to contact several times coming up to exam season. I know it's difficult and I know I may sound annoying, but just think about it. These 3 or 4 years do determine the rest of your life, basically. Number 2, joining societies and clubs. This may be a no-brainer, but joining societies and clubs is so important if you want to get stuck in at university. RGU offers over 50 societies and over 30 sports clubs for new and existing students, and are honestly the best way to meet new people, and they are just so much fun. Last year I got involved with RGU Cheer, where I was able to meet new people, learn new skills, also go on quite a few nights out. And the team is made up of people from all years, so they've obviously been where you are right now. This year I'm getting involved with RGU Radio, and along with one of my best friends, we are going to be presenting a radio show every single week. After I graduate, I want to work in radio and I want to eventually, hopefully, work for BBC Radio 1. So obviously I had to join. BBC, hit me up. Not only are clubs and societies so much fun, they also look great on your CV and provide you with different skills and experience that employers are looking for. And number 3, go to events. This one I didn't really do last year, but I think is really important, and as I'm filming this is my first day back at uni and I have already been to an event. Events can range from drinks with industries, talks with special guests and workshops, and are things that I don't think are talked about enough. Last week I checked my emails and found out that BBC Radio 1, yes, the company I want to eventually work for, were coming to my uni. They were doing a talk about all things Radio 1, and not only that, Charlie Sloth, one of the BBC Radio 1 DJs, came to present it. This talk helped me learn a lot more about what it's like behind the scenes of BBC Radio 1, and we also got to ask a lot of questions ranging from what you should do to get involved in radio if you want to do that in the future, to who the rudest celebrity that Charlie Sloth has ever encountered. I don't think I should spill the tea because I might get sued. There are so many of these types of events going on around RGU, so my best advice would be to check your weekly bulletin email or to check the website every so often, because you never know what might pop up. I wasn't expecting that BBC Radio 1 would come into my university, but here we are. It really does go without saying that university doesn't just give you a degree, it offers countless opportunities to help you go that extra mile, aiding your CV and give you more experience so that you can become a more rounded individual that employers love. I know this is a little bit different for my channel, but hopefully it did help some of you guys who have maybe just started university already or an existing student, or maybe starting university in the future. Uni can be the best years of your life, but it is all down to you to make it that. So I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up down below, click that big red subscribe button if you're new around here, and leave me a comment what degree you're studying if you are in university, or what degree you do want to study if you do want to go to university. And I will see you soon for another video. Bye guys!